Frozen, of course, came out here to do some commentary, but he entered as well. You know, he's been on the New York PR very frequently, but taking a bit of a break from the game. But when he comes back in full force.
Oh, yeah. No, he has on and off seasons, and the on season is always terrifying. But he'll just, like, carpool with whoever to, you know, like a regional in New England or Tri-State. I haven't, like, you know, I'm still learning about the Pac-Man matchup spread because we have none. I mean, we had Kiwi, and Lord only knows where she is right now. Bless her soul, maybe playing Brawl.
But this matchup, it's an interesting one. One of the things that Frozen has had a decent handle on it for a long time. There are like little subtle things though. Like for instance, Pac-Man actually has the fastest neutral getup in the game.
Really?
Yes, which is very useful, especially against characters that are really dependent on punishing neutral getup.
Yeah.
Like a Korin. For the longest time, Frozen wasn't able to punish it, and then he learned the timing, and he very reliably punishes neutral getup to the point where I could even see a couple stocks being taken from Sinji, especially if he puts himself on the ledge, which is not something he's doing.
Yeah, definitely. I would have thought that the horizontal mobility would have been a decent thing. Like, I know that Pac-Man struggles against chase down characters and stuff, people that can just, like, get up in his business. But Korin not having very great horizontal movement, except for when Instapin comes into play. But you can also just blast through Hydrant and all those traps with all the priority and disjoints and the longest reach in the game.
Yeah. So one thing is that Sinji, when he's setting up his projectiles right now, his setups and all that, he's being very vertical. A lot of the times you'll see him instead go to ledge in order to do it, John Numbers-esque. But against Frozen, he respects Frozen's ability to cover the ledge to the point where he is not bothering with it at all. Beautiful job beating out the pin right there with the hitbox.
Right through it. They're going toe-to-toe right now. Back airing him off stage. Good tech.
And not only did he manage to get that tech, but he also gets back to stage right now.
And takes center stage. What a hilarious trick. You can counter the water. I'm learning all the New York things. You guys are probably like, this is old hat. I'm out here excited about like these weird gimmicks that everyone's learned about each other.
Well, the nice thing about Sinji is he always has new gimmicks to show.
Oh my god, yeah. That's the low tier special, coming up with gimmicks. Wow, fantastic DI.
Oh, but
and
you're
I
not
forget that Pac-Man is essentially made out of lead in this game. It's like compressing Donkey Kong into a little bowling ball.
The thing is, the funny thing about that is that Pac-Man is not actually that heavy. He's a midweight, and
really?
you know, yeah, he's a midweight. He's around Mario's weight, but you want him to die early.
Right.
It's like this psychological thing of, why didn't that kill?
Yeah, that's fair.
And speaking of
just bad situation, great ledge trap.
yeah,
Not much you can do but wait out that great call out by Sinji with the F smash.
And even then, waiting out the trampoline can be risky because you don't know exactly when it's going to despawn, and Pac-Man do.
Yeah.
They're like counting the milliseconds in their brain
yeah.
of how long that the trampoline is actually going to stay out.
Good extension, not going to put him in any danger of losing his stock, but the majority of this stock has been played on the left side right at the ledge. Whereas before at the beginning, I feel like they were exchanging center stage and like really duking it out a little bit more, but
yeah, I want to also reiterate how Sinji, he has something to prove in this tournament. He recently got, finally after putting in the work for so many years, he is PGR number 48, I believe. Definitely earning it. And this is his first Xeno ever since that news, that good news, and he wants to show everyone why. Even though this might not count for PGR, it's a statement that he comes through, and even if it's an old demon like Frozen, he can take him out.
Absolutely. But PGR or not, I know that Hometown Heroes can be a demon. I mean, look at in the Melee scene, Zane. He is like, what was he? When he made like top 10 on Miom rankings, he had like he was 5th in his region, in MDVA, I think. And he still loses to plenty of guys over there. So your own region, as compared to out of state, is an entirely different beast. Especially when you got a region like New York with such unique play styles. You really got to know matchups, you really got to know players. And everyone has to kind of read on him too after this long.
Right. Yeah.
Really drawing this out, going into the last minute, but just barely living.
And that timer is important, actually. Even if not, you know, if you don't even see the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's still not quite enough. Just not a very strong back air from Pac-Man, even at 150 with some rage.
Yeah, no, Pac-Man in general, he's not known for his kill power.
Yeah, but all these lingering hitboxes from projectiles are going to be the bane of Frozen's existence if he gets... but he doesn't give Sinji the chance to really put them out there.
Think of that 41 seconds on the clock. Sinji could have... I mean, I will never second guess Sinji's sort of his game plan once he hits the timer range, because he has been in that zone so many times.
Yeah.
But right there, Frozen, even though all the pressure was on, he was at high percent, found that up air, and that up air mattered so much. This game 2 is going to be on Battlefield. Very interesting. There's going to be less stage for them to run around to. So I have to ask you, what adjustments do you think Sinji needs to make against Frozen here?
I think he's trying to go toe-to-toe in neutral a little bit too much when he doesn't have the tools. Like, he's kind of boxing sometimes, which I love to watch. It's way more fun. But what I'm used to seeing Pac-Man having the advantage of is those ledge traps. He needs to get Corrin on the ledge and put him in a disadvantageous situation a little bit more often, because, you know, neutral between these two, I'd say, is just a little bit more in Corrin's favor.
So the fact that he went to Battlefield, to me, says that he maybe wants to improve his disadvantage, give himself more landing options. You saw with the ledge cancel air dodges, just having those platforms to help him out. And for the most part, it seems to be doing all right. You know, it's speculative whether, you know, he gets hit by Frozen, whether it would actually be more dangerous on another stage. But right now,
Definitely a good
still
point.
is playing from behind.
Pac-Man a little bit more spoiled than some low tiers when it comes to landing options. He doesn't, like, he gets juggled pretty bad, but he can mix up his landing. He can drop the Hydran from above. He can stall his way up there with the projectiles.
Well, I mean, one of the things about it is that it depends on the character. If you have long-lasting hitboxes, that up air you've seen is quite a problem.
It really is.
So I think he just doesn't want to have to deal with it, doesn't want to have to land on top of Frozen at all. But, you know, just because you don't want something doesn't mean it happens for you. He's taken 113%. Frozen has been in control a lot of this game.
Yeah, he's really been powering through those juggles, making use of the platforms, calling out landings.
Being cute with his recoveries. That's actually, it's smart at the very, like, because it might be that Frozen can go down and contest the pellet. Because if you hit the pellet out of his hands, he has to do the triple trampoline jump, and that can be
very bad situation.
Yeah.
All right, even the very tail end of that, not killing quite yet.
Okay,
just throwing out the Nair to take stage advantage again.
Okay, I like the idea from Frozen there to bait out that neutral getup.
Ooh, that's gonna take it. Stale or not, that's gonna kill. That's gonna kill just about from anywhere at that percent.
And now Frozen only at 68%. Sinji, he used to have big problems with it. If you took this first stock from him, that was it. You know, congratulations, you won the game. But he has learned over time how to play to a comeback. The question is whether it's gonna happen to him at all.
Fantastic combo, almost lapping him now. For the 2-frame, but not quite getting it. As far as comeback factors go, I think intrinsically, Sinji may have fantastic comeback potential, but Pac-Man, on the other hand, might not agree with him on that front.
Yeah.
Covering the neutral getup, but F smash still not going to take it coast to coast.
I do like the idea of using that F smash, though, of using the bell rather to bait out.
Yeah.
That's the way that they're playing neutral, the ledge trapping game. You know, some characters can cover a ton of options. It feels like instead they're opting to bait the opponent.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about with the neutral getup.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do that against Pac-Man. He has an extra frame of just gets up quicker, and sometimes that's the difference between winning or losing a game. As you see right there, Sinji getting dropped down to the ledge, reading it, and Frozen taking the set 2-0.
That was a really good showing. I mean, I haven't seen Frozen play in a while. He came out to Connecticut a couple of times. And, you know, Sinji's been on center stage globally for a while. Like, he's just been, you know, he's been on the periphery for a while and, you know, finally having his breakout onto the PGR. So I haven't really seen much of Frozen. But it's interesting to see him come in, even on his off season, even when he's not in the mix.